Hey, Courtney, how you doing? Thank you so much for getting your work submitted. Got your files. I got your files loaded up right here. I've got everything here. I've looked through the pieces, and I've got some comments and some recommendations and suggestions. Right now, honestly, I think I see what you did. I see you're giving your materials list here in your right in the body copy of your submission. But what I want you to do, and what the specifications are asking for, is for you to label your work. Okay, what does that mean? That means label, just like this, just like the label. This is this part, point to it. This is this part, point to it. The only difference is you're going to give me a nice couple of paragraphs on every part. Okay, so not unlike the microscope, you're going to say, well, I'm not really sure what that is, so we'll start with something else. Your giveaway item, okay? So point to that. Give me a paragraph. What is it? What's it made from? What are these eyes made from? What is the shirt made from? And we need to know materials. It's just the most important part of the assignment. I think the other thing, and that can be said, that same thing, materials here, because you're saying wood, and we know wood is not a good description of a materials list when you're talking about designing a sustainable trade show at a World Trade Summit. I mean, I think the level of professionalism should really, really be pumped up here. So, and I think we can do that easily. I think by taking some of your intent here and transposing it to the presentation itself. Okay. So let's go back to the giveaway item. And another comment and another observation I have is that your presentation is assuming that your viewer knows what you're talking about. And I think that's a big mistake in graphic design. I think everything that comes out of your studio should be designed in such a way that it's a complete presentation. This certainly needs to be. Okay, so in other words, giveaway item what? I mean, you got to tell us what it is. This is presentation. I mean, this is the work. So, giveaway item for the trade show, blah, blah, blah. And then the giveaway item, the trade show requires a giveaway item. My giveaway item is a stuffed tree, the reasoning behind it, and then the materials list, and explain it, describe it. Okay? It's really, really important part of your presentation. All right? Again, so we need you to label it, just like the microscope, and then describe the project itself and the relationship this piece has to the project as a whole. Then describe this piece in general, and then describe the materials used in each portion of this piece. Okay? We can do the same thing for the trade show booth. All right? You're not really saying anything. You should be, in your presentation, you should be saying trade show booth. This is the trade show booth for the, and then give a few paragraphs on it. And then another thing is you're just saying wood. And that just does not tell us anything. You said you were going to plywood. What is plywood? There's so many different types of plywood, but the word PLY itself, it indicates, or it suggests that it's bonded, it's plied, it's several layers. Okay, so that involves an adhesive, and you would need to find out what the adhesive is. You would need to find out what kind of plywood it is, what it's made from. Do you see what I'm saying? That's all really stuff. Hose doesn't tell us anything. Finally, another thing I want to talk about the trade show booth is this: do you need 3 stations for your water game? I mean, this isn't a full-blown carnival. I mean, I would say that this display at the trade show booth is more for, less for a sporty game where you got 3 people competing, and more for a statement. Okay, so in other words, I don't, if you have a few people waiting in line to shoot the water at the tree, that's awesome, that's great, but think sustainability. I mean, is this a carnival or is it a trade show booth? Do you see what I'm saying? Hope that makes sense. And then, boy, I'm lost here. I don't know what I'm looking at here at all. There's no description. I think it's a flyer, but it's just too difficult to tell. This page is the same as this page, but it's all in Greeking. So I'm really lost here. So maybe you could help me out here. Is this the collateral brochure, obviously. But I'm just wondering how this works. How is it laid out? How does it fit together? I'm just not seeing it. But at any rate, still, if this is the brochure, then tell us, describe it. What is the brochure? What is its relationship to the project as a whole. What is the brochure about? And most importantly, what are the materials? Not only the materials for the paper, but the materials for the ink and also the printing process as well. Okay, hope I'm making sense. If not, shoot me a quick email or just respond right here and I'll see if I can clarify. Okay, thanks very much.